what happened was there was a tweet that I saw where the Polynesian Panthers had been at an event and called for an apology. And so after hearing them call for that apology publicly, my friend Selwyn and I and Benji started a letter campaign where we wanted to tautoko the Panthers, and so we created this petition, and 7,366 people signed.
During that time as well, the government hadn't said anything about the dawn raids or anything, but there were a lot of media outlets talking about the dawn raids, and so for Josiah and myself, we decided to really bring this into Parliament. With the help of a couple of established platforms, we managed to rake in about 7,000 signatures, and the petition closed around about the same time that Jacinda had come out and stated to the whole of New Zealand that there was going to be an apology.
We have Te Paati Māori's Debbie Ngarewa-Packer who's coming to receive the petition. That is so special. To have our Indigenous party coming out to say, we think this apology is helpful in New Zealand owning its legacy and then being better for everyone, that's huge. And we have some other MPs from other parties who are coming to stand alongside to tautoko to say that they also believe in this.
The way that the dawn raids had affected our people in New Zealand is we don't trust our government sometimes, and we don't trust the police, the very people that protect us, because we have these stories that we hear from the 60s and the 70s.
I think the dawn raids affects Pacific young people and our wider Pacific generation in quite a few ways, but one of them is that some of our families haven't been able to share the story because of the shame or because of the stigma associated with that time, and so that's made a disconnect between some of those children and those families, knowing what's actually happened, what the honest struggle has been.
This is an acknowledgement for the collective effort from not only myself and Josiah, but the big community and voices that really pushed the petition to go forward into Parliament. Having an apology is the first step forward into righting the wrongs of the past.
The 7,366 awesome people who signed have asked that there be a special debate in Parliament acknowledging and reflecting on what happened, and they don't happen too often, and they only happen in circumstances where something of national significance needs to be discussed, and the community are keen to see a legacy fund set up to help deal with the hurt and to increase and help education about it for the future.
I would love our young Pacific people to speak our truth and to tell our stories a bit more, and to also speak to our matua, to hear those stories about what happened in the 60s and the 70s, and also to reclaim our identity as Pacific people.
I'm just keen to say thank you to Benji and for being courageous and saying yes, and to Selwyn and to Plantation Conversations and any other person who helped sign or share the petition. Also, we don't quite know what the future, when they look back at us doing this petition, what are they going to think about what we managed to help contribute to being? Are they going to be happy with where we got to or not? So I just feel it's special of them to say we're going to push, and we're happy to do that on behalf of those who might not otherwise be able to speak.